Hi everyone, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you know I love to go thrifting. But what do I actually do with this stuff when I bring it home? Today I'm going to show you a quick thrifted makeover project that I've been working on. Hi everybody, welcome back to Tight Ship Mama. If you are new here, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button right there. I make a new video every Monday where I talk about running your home like a tight ship. I do this with budgeting, decluttering, meal planning, implementing routines, and a little personal development. But today's a little bonus video. I'm throwing this in on a not Monday day, and I'm just gonna show you what I do with my things that I thrift for and with. So, my dad has redone a little bench for me that I will show you in a second, but the top needs to be reupholstered. I'll show you the top real quick. So this is the top that we're working with, and it needs to be reupholstered, and I bought a little batting, and we are gonna work through the project today. I'm gonna show you. But when I go to buy fabric, I usually buy fabric on mood.com, and if you are a fan of Project Runway, you'll know that that's where they go shopping every week for their fabric. It's a great website. It has lots of unique and fun fabrics. However, you usually have to buy it in 1 yard increments, and shipping is a lot, and some of the fabrics I were looking at, it was like $80, $90 a yard, and I don't even need a yard of it. So, and I don't like having a lot of extra. So I thought, what fabric can I use? And this is where the thrifting part comes in. So this is the fabric I'm gonna end up using. And it's a blanket type of a thing. I don't really know what it is, but I think it's some sort of original type of textile. I don't know. But it was $4, and I'm only gonna use a portion of it. I can use the rest to make pillows or something like that. So, you know, if you saw my basement makeover video, I love to use just fabric for recovering things in my house. It doesn't have to be fabric from a bolt. Anything can cover a pillow or be turned into an upholstery fabric, just about. So here's another idea in case you guys need other ideas. Lately, I've been thrifting for silk scarves, and I use these as table runners in my house. And this one I Googled, and it was actually, it's a pretty big name in the textile world, Vera. I forget her last name right now. And it has a beetle on it. These things, her scarves, can go anywhere from $20 up to $400 on First Dibs. So this one I have, and that's gonna probably turn into a pillow for me. I know it might be a big sin to take something that's beautiful and turn it into a pillow, but I'm not a scarf wearing kind of a girl that much, and I will definitely get a lot more love and use out of it when I use it as a pillow. I use things as table runners. So this is another silk scarf. I use it as a table runner. So this is just to give you ideas. You know, anything can be used when you are recovering, or just, I'll use this as a little scarf on a table, and then I'll put a tray on there. I think you've seen this one in videos before. So anyway, that's just to give you some ideas. Let's go ahead and start on this project. This is a very simple reupholstering project that I'm gonna do in front of you today. This is the little stool that my dad redid for me. So he completely stripped it down and then made it very, very pretty. And the fabric on top was not salvageable. So that's what I'm gonna replace today. So there's just, usually when you reupholster any kind of chair, it's just a matter of popping out the screws in the bottom and taking this part off. So we're gonna put that over there for now, and this is what we're working with. I went to the fabric store and I simply bought a remnant of this very thin batting or cushion type of material, because this bench doesn't allow for a big, thick piece of fabric. So it's gonna be a little, I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit to get it to go. And then I'm just gonna cover this. This is my chair for my desk, and right now my office is in the dining room, and I'm thinking about redoing the room in more neutral colors. So this kind of ivory color is eventually going to be the color of the carpet when I find one, and I'm going to repaint a piece of furniture in there. So when I found this thrifting, I thought, okay, great, let's go ahead and do that. So the first thing we're going to do is cut this batting to size. So the first step is to just cut your batting to size, and I cut out these little notches and everything. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's all inexpensive materials, and I have enough here that if I really mess up, I could do it over again. But I'm picking the side that I think is in a little bit better shape. I did wash this fabric before I started this, and this is the edge of the wood right here. And I'm going to take it out another few inches because I want to make sure I account for the little bit of rise from the batting, and I want to be able to wrap it under and give myself plenty of space to staple it. So I'm just going to go for the middle. If you're using a solid fabric, you don't need to worry about this part at all. And also it might fray, so now that can be used for pillows or something. Then we're going to carefully remove it and place our batting on top. And you're going to be working with the wrong side, of course, because you're going to be stapling into the bottom of your bench. So this part is going to be a little bit of guess and check as we kind of start over again. Okay, so this part you want to make sure that you are getting your fabric exactly where you want it to be. And if you can see a line that you can follow, go for it. I am not really finding a line. Okay, and there's my screw holes. So I want to make sure I'm not covering those, although I could definitely go through the holes if I had to. And you can always trim this excess when you're done. I'm going to leave it because you can always remove the staples with a flathead screwdriver. So I can see that it's pretty well lined up where I would like it to be. And I'm just going to go ahead and start stapling along the edge here. I can always tighten it when I pull this side. This side is just kind of to keep it all nice. This one is a little bit wonky, so I'm going to pull that out and redo it. I don't have great staple guns, so okay, a little bit better, not perfect. Alrighty, so now we've got our one side down. And you can, if you really wanted to be good about this, you would do a spray adhesive and make that stick to it, but I'm just a little weekend warrior, not worrying about it. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this side. I'm not gonna worry about those notches right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and do what I think is the right thing. And I'm gonna pull it as tight as I can pull it. Upholstering a simple piece of wood like this is a lot like wrapping a present. So on the corners where there was that little notch, I'm just going to fold in the fabric like you would a present, and then wrap it like that. So you're gonna have a little bit of a notch there, and it's not gonna be perfect. If you want it really perfect, then hire it out. So this is just me trying to make do with what we've got here. So play around with it a little bit. You might even want to do this part first and then come back, trim the excess, and get that corner perfect. I think that's what I might do. I might do that. Okay. And same with this side. So this one we can do easily because this is a corner edge. Actually, I'm going to remove that one so I can get a better corner on that. Let's try it out here and see if it's gonna look okay. And then we'll trim everything up. So I'm pleased with that. I got the front pretty even. I think the back looks even, and that was my main objective, was to try to have everything look like it's symmetric. Okay. When you're happy with that, you can go ahead and trim off the excess. All the screw holes are exposed, so I know that I'm good to go and it's time to redo it. And I'm just gonna go around the whole thing again and give it another layer closer to the edge that I've just created. So thanks for watching. That's how I do little things around my house on a budget and in a unique and stylish way. There is no other bench like this anywhere in the world that has been restored by my dad to this color and this exact specification with this fabric on top. And that's what I love about a thrifted home. Have a great week. I'll see you next Monday.